Hi everybody, I'm Leah of seejanedrill. Now, if this sounds familiar, it's because it's an impact wrench. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to remove a tire and mount it. So if you've got an air compressor and you've always wanted one of these things, well, stay tuned. I'm going to take you outside and we're going to change a tire. Okay, so this is our impact wrench, and it can deliver, now it's small, but it can deliver well over 400 foot-pounds of torque, and you need that if you're going to remove lug nuts. So why that is important is because the lug nuts on this Jeep have to be torqued to 100 foot-pounds, and you want a tool that's going to be able to deliver that torque, right? So that's why it's so important to take a look at what your tool can deliver in terms of maximum torque. Okay, so this is a deep socket. It's 3/4 inch. I'm just gonna fit it on the end. It goes on just like a regular socket and ratchet set, okay? But the difference is this is an impact socket. You can't use the chrome plated ones that come with the ratchet set because they won't last. They'll break up on you. So just make certain that you're using the right kind. Now it's time to add oil to the tool. Just a few drops to the air inlet. That's all it takes. That's all. Now what we're going to do, we're going to attach our hose here. This just slips back. There's a little collar there, and then we're going to insert it here. That's it. That's all it takes. Okay, so I'm at the compressor. This is our regulator. I'm going to turn up the air to 90 psi. Okay, so before we start to pull those lug nuts off, let's just make certain that it's in the reverse position because we're taking the nuts off, right? There's an R. We know it's in reverse. Okay, so here we go. Just going to set that on there. That's on our first nut. That's it. Okay, so I've got my lug nuts off, right? Now it's time to reinstall. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to thread them by hand to get them started. Okay, so now we have to tighten those lug nuts, right? Well, to do that, you use what's called torque sticks, and you use the torque sticks in combination with your impact wrench. Now, a torque stick makes certain that you torque the lug nut to the specified foot-pounds. Now, if you notice, there's a number of different colors, but each color denotes a different foot-pound amount. Now, here up at the top with this set, the top number is 140 foot-pounds. It also has a corresponding metric. So the higher the number, the thicker the stem of the torque stick will be. If you slide down here all the way to the bottom, where it's 65 foot-pounds, you'll notice that the stem is much thinner. Now, our vehicle, the lug nuts have to be torqued to 100 foot-pounds. And that's why I've selected this one right here. It says 100 foot-pounds. And this torque stick will ensure that the lug nuts are torqued to 100 foot-pounds. Okay, so I'm taking my torque stick and I'm going to insert it on the end there. There we go. Insert that on the end. We're good to go. Now it's set in the reverse position, so we're going to have to slide this to the forward position so we can put the lug nuts on, right? Now remember, I threaded each lug nut by hand first because I don't want to cross thread. So here we go. You want to do a star pattern? Now, I want to say this about an impact wrench. Even though there is a lot of force, a lot of torque going on, it's happening inside this tool and not on your wrist. So when you pull that trigger, you could do it one-handed. You wouldn't feel it. So if that's a concern, just put that away. Don't worry about it. Now, this is Leah saying, you can do this. See you next time.